Hey there, welcome back to Underwater Math. Today we are out on the field learning how to represent multi-step problems. I'm Luna, and I'm so happy you are here to learn with me today. A multi-step problem is just a problem that, well, has more than one step you have to take in order to find the answer. Let's try it out. I signed up to play soccer, but need to buy soccer cleats, a soccer ball, and a new jersey. My mom found these items at the store, and said she would split the final cost evenly with my grandma. Let's try to model this problem to solve for the variable c, which is the final cost. We need to add together the cost of the three items, which I will show by putting each one in its own box on the model. The total cost, c, goes underneath the three items, because it represents the total. Now, remember, my mom is going to split the cost evenly. We can show that by splitting the bottom row, c, into two separate equal-sized boxes. We still don't know the number c represents, so we can just put a c in both boxes. We can also represent multi-step problems through equations. Let's give it a try. Scout here has a goal to practice dribbling for 80 hours this year. He practices 5 days per week for 2 hours each day. So far, there have been 6 weeks in the year. How can we use this information to write a set of equations to determine how many hours of practice Scout has left? We will use the variable g to show the unknown number in our equations. Let's start with how much Scout has already practiced. We know he practices 5 days per week for 2 hours each day. Let's write an equation to determine how many hours that is per week. 5 days times 2 hours equals 10 hours. Next, we know there have been 6 weeks in the year. We can multiply 10 by 6 to get 60. We know Scout has practiced 60 hours so far this year. Finally, we want to know how many hours he has left to practice. We can take his goal of 80 and subtract 60 from it to find our missing number, g. Great work! Multi-step problems take a little more time, but the parts are all things you already know how to do. Take your time and try to determine what the question is asking you to solve for. You've got this!